I like PS Kenya because of the work we do to serve SARA. I like the fact that we have multiple approaches towards solving SARA's problems, and we don't look at the problem from one perspective. By this I mean, for example, if it's malaria, we try to make sure we are availing treatment through the Tunza clinics, we avail nets through our MCH department, and also we do behavior change communication through our community mobilizers. So that sort of all-rounded approach towards fixing a problem is one of the things I like the most about PS Kenya. On top of that is that the fact that PS Kenya has a lot of good functional systems and processes to ensure that all these activities are working harmoniously. I think this is one organization where I've worked where systems and processes are very efficient towards ensuring that we're able to meet our objective. So I think those are the two key things that come top of my mind when I think about PSK.
I love the way the PSK has taken the initiative to enlighten Kenyans about health, especially on the water treatment, the cancer, everything they are doing about health of Kenyans. They are adding up to the 2030 vision of Kenya. I love that.
What I like most about PS Kenya is the environment, the working environment here. It's silent, someone can concentrate on his work, it's not too noisy. And the other thing that I like most about PS Kenya is how people socialize. People are so friendly. Even if you're new, maybe it's easier to socialize with the people here. They're friendly, it's like a family.
The thing that I love about PS Kenya is that everybody relates and works so well with everyone. I think that is so important, and that's what makes us good and perform and attain our targets.
Okay.
I like the people and I enjoy the work immensely.
I think the fact that we are working towards making a difference in society. So just the mere fact that you're working towards a greater good, and this work goes beyond you or beyond the organization. So maybe if I could just zero in one of my projects that I'm very excited about is what we are calling the informal sector insurance product. And this is a product that will ensure that low-income populations in Kenya have medical insurance, and they don't have to dig deeper into their pockets for them to pay for their medical bills or their medical expenses when they visit hospitals of their choice. So why this excites me a lot is because we know that right now healthcare is a big expense for most families, and families sometimes are caught off guard. And when illness strikes, sometimes it's so major and families go into catastrophic spending, meaning that they dig deeper into their pockets. Sometimes they have to sell family assets just to ensure that they pay for their hospital bills, and many families have been impoverished but just by the mere fact that they did not have money to visit a hospital, and so they had to sell income generating assets within their households, things like cows and chickens. What this NHIF informal sector insurance product is going to do is going to make sure that everyone has got access to healthcare at a very affordable or a very reasonable price, just priced at 6,000 shillings annually or 500 shillings per month. This is something that we are confident that Sarah can afford, and she will be excited about, and she can take fully advantage of.
Having worked with PS Kenya for the past, should be more than 7 years, I'd say that PS Kenya is a good employer. It's a nice place to be. For someone to have stayed there for so many years, it means that it's a good place to be. I'm really grateful to them for the opportunity to continue improving my skills as an accountant, and I'd encourage anyone who's out there and is looking for the place to be, that if they happen to get PS Kenya, then they'll be home set and dry. So for that, I'd say I'm really grateful to be here, and I'm happy to be part of the PS Kenya family.
I like PS Kenya because of the colleagues that I work with, the sincere appreciation on whatever I do, and the opportunity that I'm given to learn what the company does, and also to develop my career in the organization. I also love the fact that we get bonus every end of the year.
I like PS Kenya leadership and the culture.
Sana PSK iendelee mbele na sisi pia tupate vile tunaweza kuendelea mbele.
What I like most about PS Kenya, I think it was quite a responsive organization. I've had separate experiences somewhere, but I think coming to work for PS Kenya for a year and a few months now, I think it's an organization that takes care of their staff, ensuring that their capacity built to do their stuff, ensuring that there is adequate funding available to do projects. And then above all, I think it's a feeling of a family setup when you work with PS Kenya, in the colleagues that you work with, caring for each other. It's really such a warm family, and that's really some of the things that make me love.
What I like most is the environment and the people that I work with.
Outstanding organization which recognizes that it cannot stand alone, works in collaboration with other players like the Ministry of Health to deliver impact on healthcare. Yes.
What we do, because we're about changing the lives of Kenyans and especially the vulnerable. That is something that is very important to me, because I see the vulnerable people every day, everywhere. The other thing about PS Kenya is that it keeps you challenged. There's always something new. So there's always some sort of motivation to continue working for the organization. And above all is the impact we have made in Kenya on the people that most need the change.
What do you like most about PS Kenya?
Oh, what I love most about PS Kenya is that the environment is very enriching.
PS Kenya is one of these unusual places that you have the privilege of working for, or working for and working with the people. I mean, it's a place that makes you, it's one of the places that makes you want to come back to every time, because you feel that you are thriving as an individual, as an organization. PS Kenya, number one, is a warm place. You ordinarily would feel very wanted. You want to come and be part of the great team that is making quite an impact with the work they do in the communities, with the partners, with the suppliers, with just any other people that you interact with. PS Kenya is the place to be in, I'll describe it. I mean, because personally, having worked here for about 7 years, and when I compare PS Kenya with my other former employers, at least PS Kenya allows you to be creative, allows you to be innovative, allows you to come up with the ideas. Some of the ideas might not work, some might work, but still nobody will kind of put you down because you've come with an idea. Everyone will kind of encourage you,
and try and see how that idea can work towards basically achieving your overall objectives as an organization. So I believe this is the place to be in. This is your go-to.